And I said, what do you think about sales? And she said, no, I could never do that to someone. And I started thinking to myself, when did sales become a four-letter word? And I love what Zig Ziglar said, that sales is not something that you do to someone, it's something you do for them.
Dan Streeter and Tim Brown did a great job. It was very engaging and very helpful in terms of new sales tools, and I took away some specifics on how I can make my engagement with my LinkedIn viewers even stronger and more effective to help build my business. So it was awesome, and I'm very appreciative of that.
And so I went out there and I viewed a whole bunch of your profiles. And Jane, by the way, I've seen hundreds and hundreds of them. You have no idea how many profiles I've seen. Jane was the only one to this day, the only one who I viewed her profile and she emailed me. The only one. And she said, hey Dan, saw you looked at my profile. And hey, if you ever need anything, I'd be happy to talk with you. How cool was that? She had no idea that I was going to be using her picture in a previous seminar. And by the way, now I use her example every single time because nobody still does it. So Jane, thank you.
So I thought it was very interesting, some of the things you talked about in using LinkedIn. I think so many of us think, well, we're part of LinkedIn and that's about it. We're missing half the benefit, if not more, of what LinkedIn really is all about.
1 in 5 of you in this room on your LinkedIn profiles have published some sort of content. And you say, content? Who's going to publish content on LinkedIn? Your peers are out there doing it. And so if your peers are doing it, they're building a sense of credibility that you do not have.
A lot of it really resonated with me. A couple of things that are some big takeaways that I learned today were your return on your time. Use your time as an investment, and to be able to use a lot of social media to be able to be more effective communicating with our audience versus the cold calling.
In the past, we really had only 2 opportunities to be able to present to our customers. Number 1, we called them, right? The cold call. We mastered this over the course of many, many years. We would call and call and call. The problem is the cold call doesn't work anymore. Or we would show up at their office with donuts. Our feet. The problem is that doesn't work anymore. So we have a difficulty here. But the cool part is that with the digital tools that we now have, we have the ability to amplify communication in ways that we never expected, even as early as 10 years ago.
The presentation today was really insightful. I know there's a lot more that we need to be doing to take advantage of LinkedIn and social media.
I took the class with Dan and Tim. Pam helped us with all that. It was really a changing moment in my company's growth trajectory. Brought in all of our sales folks. They learned new tools and they all had different takeaways. But the one takeaway that I had that was rather changing in what we do is taking on LinkedIn, writing out those recommendations to people that had a great impact on my life, and I told them how great things were and how I enjoyed them and appreciated them. But once I put it on LinkedIn in writing, that was a game changer. I had a woman write back to me saying she had tears in her eyes from the recommendation that I wrote to her, and it was amazing to be able to give that to somebody in that way. So that was my number 1 takeaway from Old School New Times.
And our goal, again, today with Dan and I is we really want to give you a competitive advantage. We want you as selling professionals to be able to leave here today with some concrete things to go do that really help elevate your game.